Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's another episode of Gwent Trivia. I'm glad you stayed. You may have never left. Well, here we are again. We've got more questions all bubbling up in my sick and demented mind that I can't wait to ask our three contestants. Again, one returning. The one Christo is still here. He hasn't left. He is the one camping in this channel somewhere, and he likes it here, so he won't leave. But we have two brand new contestants who are here to sort of test their guile and their wit from a Gwent perspective. I'm glad you're here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for tuning in. We do have prizes, not for our contestants. Oh no, they are here against their will, and they get nothing. But for you playing at home, just hit ! keg party, and we've got 5 premium kegs that we're going to give away to you, the viewer, at the end of the show. But before that, we've got to meet our contestants, 2 of which are probably meeting for the first time ever. So let's go ahead and meet one of those contestants. It is MissLadyJay, coming in live and alive from South Africa. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you so much again for doing the show. You are one of the OGs from the original seasons of Gwent Trivia. So you're back here. I don't recall how that episode ended. Do you remember?
One, of course. I'm joking. No, I didn't. Crozyr did.
Oh, did he? Okay. Oh, well, now's your chance for a swift and just, you know, powerful retribution on that case. Now, you are representing what is possibly the worst and disgusting faction of all time, which is Skellige. So I want to know, you know, just out of curiosity, what are you going to be using as your muzzle?
Sorry about my dog, but it's
oh no, that's fine. He is, that's Siri, I believe is the name of your dog?
Siri.
Siri, the one, yeah, so the Corgi is, you know, also voicing the displeasure towards Skellige.
No, my voice, my call-in is gonna be, the time has come.
The time has come. Okay, well, the time has come to switch over to Crozyr. Crozyr is here representing the, not quite the potato faction, but he is the potato master, the official faction ambassador of the potato, what is it, the potato people faction? Like, explain to me this potato thing a little bit.
Flake, you know, the potato is in all of us, in everything, really. So to try to define what the potato is about is trying to define what the universe itself is about. If that answer pleases you.
That is immensely complex, layered, overly complicated. You know, boil them, mash them, put them in a stew, but that's just me. Now, you are representing the Northern Realms, and I want to know, what is your buzz-in code?
It's gonna be a good old loyalist, Temeria.
That's a good one. We like that. All right, thank you so much. We're going to move on now to the returning guest, the one Christo. Now, you have kind of been bouncing around. You started off, I believe, as Skellige, then you moved to the off-maligned Syndicate faction, and here we are as one of our favorite OGs of Gwent, Stellabrate would call SCOIA'TAEL, but you are now SCOIA'TAEL.
That is correct. So I seem to have gone from, you know, representing Lippy, the most despicable of cards in Gwent, to your point, often maligned Syndicate, and now to a SCOIA'TAEL. So I'm just picking out everything everybody hates. I imagine I'll be Nilfgaard next week.
That might be true, and then you just lock down, your ability will be locked down where nobody can buzz in, it's just you doing nothing. So the game will essentially end zeros down the board. It'll be awful and everything.
That is my trivia strategy.
Yes, nerf Christo, it's just awful. Now, before you give us your buzz in, just give us a brief description of that beautiful piece of artwork that's right behind you.
Oh, Lieutenant Buck?
I guess. Did he? I guess he's recently promoted to lieutenant. I don't know if he was like something below the ensign buck prior to that.
I imagine with the epaulettes, he must at the very least be a lieutenant. Is he not?
I don't know. I don't know.
Could it be Corporal Buck? I'm not sure.
I'm not very, like in terms of actual deer military structure, I'm not too well read on it, but I will take your word for it. Now, what is your buzz-in, sir?
So as much as Marktheus would be thrilled if I selected "Are you fucking kidding me" as my buzz-in, I'm going to select the second half of that line and go with catnip instead of crowns.
Okay, that's a pretty good one. Now, that is Christo for you, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen him. He has already 1 win under his belt. He does have the benefit of being our returning guest every week, so he does get multiple shots at it. But I will remind everyone the structure of the show. Very simple. 3 rounds. Round number 1 is general trivia. We've got just random questions for our contestants to buzz in. And if they buzz in with the correct answer, it is 2 points in the bank for them. However, if they are incorrect, I take a point from them. Yes, I drink your milkshake. As what movie is that from? There Will Be Blood. I'm just making random references. Don't listen to me. Okay, so that's how it goes. Round 2 is going to be more visual questions. So they're going to need a keen eye and a sharp wit to answer those. Same point structure. Round 3 is the fun one. 3 points are awarded to our best artist or salesperson in that matter, because we're going to have our contestants are going to be drawing a card that we will give them, and they're going to have to pitch it to you, the audience, and then we'll open a vote, and you guys vote for whoever you think is the best pitchman or pitchwoman or artist. It's not about photorealism here, it's about how they sell it, and that's how it goes. So if we are all ready to go, ladies and gentlemen, let's all give our buzz-ins all at once for mass confusion, so I know that it is time for Gwent Trivia. Okay, nobody is ready for Gwent Trivia. Everyone,
I don't follow instructions very well.
Countdown or something.
I don't know. There's no countdown. We're ready to go. This is it. This is Gwent Trivia, ladies and gentlemen. So everyone just buzz in right now, all at once.
All right.
Holy Moses. Okay, well, at least the time lapse of that was all pretty uniform. Okay, here we go. Question number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Again, general knowledge, 2 points for a correct answer, minus 1 point for an incorrect answer. What character is in the orb of the Imperial Diviner?
Temeria!
Ooh, I think that was MissLadyJay.
It's Siri.
It is, in fact, Siri. 2 points right there, breaking the ice. Off to the races we go. Question number 2. How many individual ghostly hands are touching BLUEBOY LUGOS? How many ghostly hands are touching consensually BLUEBOY LUGOS?
I'm so angry when that card comes out, I don't even look at it.
I know. I understand the implication here of what this sort of is all a part of. Now, I will ask our chat that not to go ahead and blurt out answers. You will be timed out if you blurt out an answer before our contestants guess it. Once they kind of potentially fail miserably, you guys can go ahead and flex your big brain on us. All right, here we go. Anybody?
Is it possible to get minus points?
Yes,
minus 1, minus 2.
Yeah, you can go into the negatives, my friend. We take loans. We offer point loans here.
Yeah, no, I think that would be a blind guess what I wanted to say. So I think.
All right, well, I'm gonna leave this one up to chance. Chris, would you like to venture a guess?
Absolutely not.
Okay, perfect. MissLadyJay, you got points to play around with. Be brave. No? Okay. Well, we'll throw this one out to chat. Chat can go ahead and toss it out there. And the correct answer is 4. It is 4 hands. Yes, it is 4 hands. All right, next up, question number 3. How many SCOIA'TAEL faction cards have the human tag? How many SCOIA'TAEL faction cards have the human tag? These ones are hard this week. We ain't pussyfooting around here. This is serious business, okay? How many SCOIA'TAEL faction cards have the human tag? Again, do not blurt out answers in the chat until the inevitable demise of our 3 brilliant contestants here. These are tough. They will get easier, I promise you, but these are tough. All right, we'll give it 5 seconds.
All right, Temeria.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now, this is what I like. I like bravery because literally there's nothing on the line but pride, and I got none of that, so I am fearless. All right, Crozyr, go for it.
Is it 3?
Ooh! Was that just off the top of your head?
That's the 3 I can think of right now.
Okay, well, you're totally wrong. So no, that is not 3. That is not 3. All right, no, the correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, if the chat wants to go and toss it out there, the correct answer is 6. There are 6 human tags. I know a lot more than you thought. All right, this one's very simple. This one's an easy one. How many versions of Siri are there?
Catnip instead of crowns.
Ooh, Christo.
3.
That is correct. Do not be fooled by the false Siri. There are 3 series out there, ladies and gentlemen. There are 3 series. Let's go. All right, next up. How many students are standing around the ban art tutor? How many students? A lot of these are Marktheus. Marktheus makes really hard questions.
Students.
How many students? This is a Marktheus question. You can send your hate mail to marktheus@marktheus.com.
I don't even remember the card.
I was just gonna say I would answer this one like Jeopardy, but seriously, who is ban art tutor?
Yeah, well, Marktheus likes to make some really, really hard questions.
I actually know the card. I have the card in front of my inner eye, and I can think of a specific number of students, but I'm probably forgetting one again. Fuck it, Temeria. 3.
Yeah, fuck it, Temeria. That's the kind of gusto I like to see. Go for it, Crow.
Again, 3. This time, 3 is correct.
3 is the answer ventured. That is incorrect, unfortunately. No. But it was the bravery. We give you bravery points. Bravery points. I'll give you 15 bravery points. Bravery points can translate to real points. The conversion rate is 2,000 to 1. So you're only like 1,900 and change to convert to an actual point. But you're getting there.
Yeah.
You're leading the bravery.
Instead of crowns.
Yes, sir.
So if Crozyr said he's probably forgetting one, I'm gonna say 4.
Oh, you smart, sly, like a fox son of a bitch. No, you're also wrong.
Worth it. Totally worth it.
Totally worth it. No problem. SLadyJay, would you like to go ahead and steal this one?
I don't even know the card. I don't remember it. So
Smart move. Okay, the correct answer is 5. I'm trusting Marktheus on this, that it is indeed 5. All right, now on to a Flake question. This is one that I wrote. What is the name of the SCOIA'TAEL runestone?
Oh.
Catnip instead of crowns.
Yes, sir.
It's like the only one I've ever played. It's the Morana runestone.
It is, in fact, the Morana runestone, yes.
This is biased.
There's only like 3 more weeks where I can use runestone-related questions, because we did Skellige last week. This week is going to be SCOIA'TAEL. All right.
Well, Lady J, this can't be biased. You've already had 2 Siri questions.
That's true, actually. That's true. All right, here we go. Number 7, question number 7. What is the highest provision cost unit?
Temeria.
I haven't finished the question. Oh, Mark just ruined it for me here by putting it up there. That CALZUR can spawn.
You mean how many provisions it has?
Correct. What is the highest provision cost unit?
13.
That is correct. It is, in fact, 13. I'm going to throw a bonus out there, Crow. Since you're in the hole, I'm going to give you a little way out here. This is for an extra 2 points. How many of those units can be spawned? How many different units at that cost can be spawned? Three seconds. 3.
4.
That is correct. It is 4, Crow. Oh yeah, attaboy.
It used to be 5, and they removed one. Yeah.
All right, Marktheus bailed you out on that one, because usually when someone buzzes in, I just stop reading the question, and then you could have been, you thought it was what was the highest cost unit, and then you're like, yeah.
Exactly.
All right, here's number 8. The stratagem Mask of Uroboros has 4 key words on it. What are they? The stratagem Mask of Uroboros, which is the Skellige stratagem, I believe, or mostly used in Skellige, has 4 keywords on it. Keywords are, I'm not going to ruin it.
So it's the things that I explained on the side, on the card, right? If you right-click it.
This is a Marktheus impossible question.
Catnip instead of crowns.
Yes, Mr. Chris.
There's... Oh, I have to say them. Shit. Okay.
Well,
draw, discard, spawn, melee.
ooh, you are very close You got 3 out of the 4. I'm not going to deduct points. In fact, let's give Chris 1 point. Let's give Chris 1 point because he got the majority. So
I know what it is now too.
Yeah.
I
So
only know those 3.
so if I'm gonna award 1 point to the person who got the one that was wrong. So discard, spawn, and melee were correct, but there's missing 1. So 1 point to whoever buzzes in and gets that last 4th one.
Can you lose a point on getting this wrong?
No. I'll say no, but you can lose if you don't buzz in. I'm gonna deduct 47 bravery points from you.
Temeria.
All right, bro.
Doomed?
Doomed is not correct.
Okay, because I thought the token had spawned.
Lady J, this is a freebie.
I'm thinking of other keywords.
All right, 3
I'm
seconds.
just gonna. So we don't lose here. This point here.
No points. So just say anything. You could say, name your favorite ice cream. It's not going to affect your score.
Shuffle? I don't know.
Shuffle? No, that is incorrect. It is order. Order. I know, tricky one. Blame Marktheus. Again, Marktheus at marktheus.com. Send your hate mail there. All right, here's a Flake question. Sorry. Rewind. Which scenario has the lowest provision cost? Which scenario has the lowest provision cost? Quel scénario?
The time has come. Siege?
It is not Siege. No. Unfortunately, it is not Siege. There is one scenario that is cheaper than all the rest. Which is it? Those bravery points are just eroding away slowly.
Temeria?
Yes, sir, Crow.
Feign death.
Oh, no, it is not Feign death. Incorrect. Crystal, you want to take a little swipey swipe at this one?
I do, since it's, multiple choice and they just knock you out.
Yeah, you got a 33% chance of success here, so.
I'm gonna say Getty.
It is, in fact, getting it. Yes, it is. Now, I'm going to throw out a little bonus point for you here. 1 bonus point if you could spell it correctly. You get 1 shot at it.
Do I
3
lose
seconds.
points if I get it wrong?
No, just go for it.
Gedyneith?
That is correct. All right.
Holy
cool.
shit.
Yes, holy shit indeed. All right. Now, this is a tough one. This one I wrote, but we're gonna give this one 4 points for a correct answer. No loss of points for an incorrect answer. So there's nothing wrong here. How many cards are classified as tactics? How many cards are classified as tactics? This one's a tough one. It's just more than you think. You got this.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
This is the double down badass question. There's nothing at risk here, people.
Okay, I'm just gonna guess.
All right, LadyJay.
Time has come. 13?
13 is incorrect. Incorrect. Come on, you brave souls. I know one of you has some chutzpah. One of you has the potatoes to make a chance here, to take a chance here. Chris, Lieutenant Buck behind you is so disappointed in your lack of bravery on the front line.
I'm just gonna wait for Crozyr to answer, and then answer 1 more than him.
All right, you know what? Just because of that, I am forcefully buzzing Chris in. Chris, I am buzzing you in. That is a executive decision. That is the power I wield here.
15?
15 is incorrect. All right, Crow, take a swing at this one, buddy.
I'm gonna say 8.
8. So we got a 13, a 15, and Crow's like, no, mofos. It's a lot less than that. It's 8. It is incorrect. There are not 8 tactics. There are 16 tactics in the game, ladies and gentlemen.
16 different tactics?
16 different tactics. One that a lot of people forget about, Waylay. Waylay is a tactic, believe it or not.
Oh yeah.
Waylay is a tactic. All right, that concludes, ladies and gentlemen, our wonderful round of general knowledge. If we're taking a quick look at the scores, well, Chris has got a commanding lead, but we've seen this evaporate in the past, so don't feel bad. Our good friend here, Crozyr, is staying even Steven at 0. Not ready to make a move yet, but he is accumulating so many of his bravery points. He's hoping for them to rocket ship to the moon GME style, but we don't know if we have the, you know, the kind of diamond hands to make that happen. And there she is, Lady J with 1 point. She's on the board. She broke the ice. So this is, again, same point values for everything, but this is going to be more of a visual cue kind of question. So our contestants are going to see a card. It's going to be zoomed in, distorted, something missing, yada, yada, yada. They're going to buzz in and tell us what's wrong with the card or what's missing, and they will get points. So get ready. Are we all ready? If you're all ready, buzz in at the same time, and we'll go.
Tamaria.
Catnip.
Catnip. All right. I like how
Too many words.
Yeah, as it progresses, it just gets essentially just honed down to one word, and it'll eventually just become a bleh, and then
I'm just gonna meow eventually. That's all.
Oh, that would be weird. Good. All right, number 1. If we're all ready, here we go. This is Snowdrop, but what is missing from Snowdrop? What is missing?
Nip it to the crumbs.
Oh, I'm gonna go to the judges on this one. I believe there we go. It is MissLadyJay. What do you think?
A rooster.
It is in fact a rooster. The rooster is missing. Beep. There's the rooster. Lovely job again by Marcus for photoshopping that cock away. Okay, here we go. It's just off to the next one, friends. This is the Fisher King. What is missing from the Fisher King? If we can get there. What is missing from the Fisher King?
The time is
Nip to the crumbs.
That is MissLadyJay.
The pole that he uses to...
So a man from Poland? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know what the name is. It's a pole.
Yes, it's a pole, a paddle, something that he's using. We'll give it to you. Yeah, it could have been Pavel Berja. We never know. A man from Poland. There's a pole missing from that boat, and then we Photoshop in Pavel Berja. That would be awesome. All right, next up. Here we go. The card is Salamander. What are we missing from Salamander? What are we missing from Salamander?
The crumbs.
I believe that was Crozyr.
It's the second head.
It is the second head. There are 2 heads on that salamander. 2 heads are indeed better than 1. But in this case, that second head looked confused. Like, it just seems like that head got, like, the worst part of it. Like, it's just always looking the wrong way. It's like, what's going on? Like, imagine those 2 watching a movie. One of them has to be looking at the door rather than the screen. I feel bad for them. Either way, they do some pretty cool stuff. All right, here we go. The card is Coup de Grace. What is missing from Coup de Grace? What is missing from Coup de Grace?
Catnip.
All right, Chris.
The arrows in the guy's back.
That is correct. We are missing arrows. Unfortunately, this guy had a pretty bad day. A pretty bad day. Yes, there are no arrows. The arrows are gone. All right, I just want to remind the chat, please, you know, just pump the brakes on flexing your big brain until our wonderful contestants. I trust our contestants. I know they're not watching the chat for your answers, but just give our contestants a chance to go ahead and buzz in and answer before you go ahead and show us just how smart you are. All right, here we go. Tell me, friends, what card are we looking at? What card is this?
The time has come.
Yes, Siri. Well, Siri's there, so we'll say Lady J.
Elf and onion soup.
It is elf and onion soup, a good, wonderful, warm, delicious dinner. And quite, frankly, if you can get past the elven genocide, then it's quite nutritious. All right, next up.
I noticed that ear.
Delicious. Oh, yes, that's where all the nutrients come from.
Ah.
All right, so tell me, friends, what card is this? What card is this?
Samaria.
Yes, Crow.
Crow Clan Druid. I hope that's how it's called.
It is, in fact, the Crow Clan Druid. Yes, yes, yes. A nice 2 points for you, my friend. Ah, yes, yes, yes. The Crow Clan Druid. It's just a bird on her head. That's all it is. Very dangerous place to be in relation to a bird, but still. All right, here we go. The card is the Dryad Enchantress, but there is something missing, friends. What is missing from the Dryad Enchantress?
The time has come.
Yes.
Why do I say Tamaria?
Oh, yeah, hold on a sec. Wait.
I'll say it.
Wait. You buzzed in for MissLadyJay. Now, I know this is the first time you two have ever met, but we're going to give this to Lady J because you made the mistake. So you buzzed in for her. So congratulations. You can actually bank this later on for a favor after. It's for some good-natured fun, but this one is going to MissLadyJay.
It's a helmet.
Say again, sorry?
It's a helmet.
It is a helmet. The helmet is gone.
God damn
No
it.
helmet.
Throwing.
All right, would you like to be generous again, Crow, or are you done with the charity? All right, here we go. The card is Prince Anseus, but what is missing from Prince Anseus?
The time is
Samaria.
come.
That is MissLadyJay. Look at her. She is just like, nuh-uh, it's me.
It's a banner.
It is, in fact, the banner. Yes, indeed, it is the banner. There we go. Again, lots of kudos to Marktheus for excellent Photoshop work here. If he could make me look pretty, he could clearly get rid of stuff on a card there. All right. What card are we looking at? What card is this?
Samaria.
Dear Lord, that's me without the Photoshop. Crow.
Louisa.
It is, well, first of all,
Madame Louisa. Madame
thank
Louisa.
you.
Excuse me.
Okay,
Madame.
Madam Louisa. Show some respect. Dear God. Also, played by Michael Chiklis in this card. Okay. Next up. Last one on the visual cues, and the scores are looking mighty fine here. Storming back from nowhere was MissLadyJay, but one more question to go. What is missing from Rock Barrage? And don't say a potato.
Samaria.
I'm gonna go to the judges on this. I was definitely. Oh, it's Crow.
Okay, it's the boulder.
It is, in fact, the boulder. Now, in the answer sheet, I wrote the friggin' rock. And it is, in fact, the friggin' rock. All right, there we go. It is, in fact, the friggin' rock. And that is the end of round 2, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. What a round. The scores very close. Yes, there were no incorrect answers in that one. Mark has been chirping in my ear saying they're perfect. And he's not even referring to his own artwork. He's saying that the actual responses were perfect. So that's brilliant. So looking at the scores, MissLadyJay storming back. Chris with 9 points, 2 behind the leader. And there is our good friend, the ever-charitable Crozyr, who could have been in first place, but chose rather to go ahead and gift some points to MissLadyJay, whom he just met today. Can you believe that? They just met today. So if we are not further delayed, friends, I believe it's time for my favorite part, which is the drawing aspect, where I get to, just dissect and critique your beautiful artistic skills, friends. So if you guys are not further delayed, put up your pens, your papers, and buzz in so I know you're all ready to go.
The time is come.
Catnip.
Samaria.
Beautiful. All in sequence too. And Siri is also ready to go. She is ready to go. Okay, so friends, last chance for romance. I've got some great suggestions coming from you guys at WatchFlake in the chat. If there's a card that you guys want to see drawn, but the first one is already determined. The first one, friends, a fan favorite. I need you to draw Camby.
Oh no.
Camby, yes. And once again, friends, it has nothing to do with photorealism. Hands in the air. That means you, Crow. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the beautiful creations of our wonderful contestants. We're going to start, obviously, with the wonderful MissLadyJay. Show us what you got.
Doesn't that look beautiful?
Oh boy. Taking the simplistic yet regal approach. Those are some dead bodies. Now sell it to us, MissLadyJay. Why is your drawing the right one?
Because mine's the royal rooster. As you can see, his little thing on his head looks like a crown, but I don't know what it's called. And he just looks so confident in killing these people.
Well, there's definitely a smug look on that rooster's face. Like, it's... and the best part about this is that rooster is much bigger and badder than the people that it killed. Now, are those small people, or is that just a gigantic rooster?
I'll let the chat have their imagination. It can be either or.
I like that. Okay, leaving it up to chance there. All right, there is MissLadyJay's version of Camby. We're going to move it along now to the one Christo. What do you have?
When you asked if that was a big rooster, was that a giant cock joke?
Yes, it was in fact a cock joke. It was God damn it. Yes, indeed. Go ahead. Show us.
So I resisted the urge to draw anything inappropriate after last week's fish fucker incident. I'm afraid Mark Thies is going to kick me off the show if I do. So mine actually looks very similar to Lady Jay's in a lot of ways. I did decide to add in the card that Camby is actually, it's over here, yeah, is discarding. So I added in the card. We got the rooster, we got the dead guys, the same X's on the eyes.
I will say there's twice the amount of carnage at the hands of Camby as it was in MissLadyJay's. Now, is your rooster more angry than her rooster because it killed more people, or what's the deal here?
Angry. It is very inexpressive. It cares not for the carnage it has caused.
Oh, I like it. All right, beautiful. All right, we're gonna move on to Crozyr. See how he wedges the potato into this one.
So once again, we have a magnificent cock right here. Illustrated by the amount of squiggly lines that move away from the center of the image, and you have dead people at the bottom, and you have a hint of what was going to be Hemdall's antlers over here that started emerging from the shadows, looming over Camby. When Flake hit me with, you have 10 seconds until I have to put down the pencil, so I stopped drawing there. But there was going to be a Hemdall in the background, so yeah.
Oh, we don't award points to potential drawings, my friend, but still, I like that you went for the details, but that's really good. I love it. I really, really love it. All right, friends, now we open it up to you out there in the chat. We're going to open up the voting here on Twitch, so you can go ahead and tell us, who do you think had the best drawing? Everyone, hold up your drawing one more time. Here we go. That is the voting is completed, and Crozyr has come through.
Wow.
44% of the vote. That's pretty damn good. Well done, friend. All right.
It's because of the photorealism of this guy down here, who I try to make look as closely as possible. Like
that, I could tell. I mean, like I have.
Looks like he's wearing a bag on his head.
I'm like, is that Uncle John? Wow, that looks so. Yeah, my goodness, he finally made it. All right, we're gonna move on to the second drawing again. We're gonna get some last chance for romance. Everybody out there in the chat, you can @Watch Flake and tell us what card you want them to see. Last chance before we get to the third. But before we get there, we've got. Now, it's funny that Urfeldy mentioned this because it was already on the list. How about selective mutation? How about selective mutation? Can you draw selective mutation? Here we go. We're going to start. We're going to go reverse order here. We're going to go with Crow first. Crozyr, show us what you got.
I hope I'm not scaring anyone here. There we have this.
Oh my god!
I hoped I could kind of reproduce the terror, the agonizing moment that this poor Witcher friend must have endured when the selective mutation was
I just want to say
injected
that
into him.
I've never seen, I'm a big Simpsons fan, but I've never seen the episode where Bart Simpson goes through the trial of the grasses. But boy, oh boy, is he having a terrible time. There is an episode of Treehouse of Horrors, I believe, where Bart Simpson has a twin brother that lives in the attic, and that's even more terrifying than that. Holy Moses.
My favorite part is the nose. I want to point that out.
It's a no. It looked like a potato. I was gonna say it looked like someone just had a shotgun blast through his face, but that could be the mouth too. Who knows? All right, Crozyr, that is terrifying of all hell. Okay, next up, let's go to Chris. Chris, what you got? Can you save us from that?
So I am very terrible at using space, unlike Crozyr, who filled his entire sheet. So what you have here is the card, very small. But what I've added is this is myself seeing the card for the first time. I'm clearly very upset. This card is gross and I don't want to look at it. And in case my poor drawing doesn't come across, the ew I thought would be very clear as to, you know, not very much liking the image on this card.
That is like I was like, that beard is very pronounced, but that's actually a very accurate description.
I thought so.
I mean, I've known you for what, 30 years, and that is I would be like, why did you put your passport photo on there? Like,
right? It's pretty accurate. It's pretty accurate.
Incredible, Chris. Okay, great stuff. Let's move on to Lady Jay. What do you got?
Right. So this is mine.
Oh my god.
I've never watched Naruto, but it kind of looks like that, but also a potato, because I don't want the potato to win, so...
Wow.
I'm very much intrigued at the spiky-haired kind of theme going on here. But I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say to it.
Flake, speechless.
I know it happens now and then, but in the face of a potato getting tortured like this, I have nothing to say. I will let the picture do all the talking. All right then. Get that off the screen, Joe, please. Okay. This has been almost as bad as the time we had to do Parasite ages ago. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, voting is now open. Christo is the winner of round 2. Now this means that the next one is gonna be the deciding factor. My goodness, Christo takes the lead with 12 points. It's 12 to 11 to 11. Now the interesting part about this is that, frankly, the next person who wins the whole thing. It comes down to this. We did not script this, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes it just happens. So I have heard your pleas. I have heard your cries. We are gonna go with a little special here. I want to see not 1, not 2, but all 3 crones, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh
I want to see all 3 crones. We're going to start with Chris this time. Chris, you're in the lead, so you're going to have to lead us off here anyways. Tell us.
So I tried to take the cards themselves, but also the inspiration that you gave us when describing the cards. So the title of this image is The Making of Flake's Poverty Broth. So the one in the middle, I assumed was basket face. So there you see the handle and the actual basket itself, so that you would, carry it like this. I wasn't sure which one was Saggy Tits, so I decided that this one was Saggy Tits, and that's the head that Saggy Tits is holding. Over here, we've got the other one. I don't know, the ugly one, whichever, with the pointy hat and the noose around her neck.
Beautiful,
the salad fingers. And that's it. That is the image.
All
the
right.
best I could do.
I like that.
The limited time we were given.
I should probably talk a little bit about poverty broth. Basically, late at night, I really like to make a very simple soup out of just random items. And I think once after I calculated what the cost of a whole pot of this stuff, it's like under $1. So I called it poverty broth, but it's delicious and I love it. All right, let's move on now. Let's go to Crozyr. Crozyr, what you got for us?
I have the Holy Trinity right here. We have a basket face who I think actually is kind of Saggy Tits herself, if you look at the original image, and she's actually the one that has the jiggle physics originally. For those that didn't know, I don't think it works anymore, but you used to be able to jiggle physics with her. And then you have their lovely friends, sisters, especially right here, this one. I think the googly eyes are her most remarkable feature. And then this one, I think, if this was MissLadyJay's stream and this was MissLadyJay, someone would request the posture check with the channel points.
Now, a lot of people might remember or be more inclined to associate the jiggle physics, the legendary jiggle physics, to Vess, when in reality, it was one of the crones who ushered in that kind of fanboy obsession. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, Crow. Well done, my friend. I like the spiral there, because in worst case, if you're not convinced by the drawing, you can just kind of look into that, and get hypnotized. There you go. Vote for me. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's move on to
then, of course.
Yes, so let's just focus in on those jiggle tits. Perfect. Amazing. Oh, God, that was my nickname in high school. Jiggle tits. All right, let's go on to MissLadyJay. MissLadyJay, show it.
Go. So there's the basket head. I'm trying to see where I am right now. And I think the boobs on my one are better, on my crone. And of course I put in some extra details with the skulls that are supposed to be in the pot, as we think they are. And I put some, oh wait, where am I over here? Put the holes in her eyes, and I couldn't really do the veil in time for the other one, but use your imagination. It's also the head that she's holding.
I gotta say, it looks like the crone with the, the pointy hat. It looks like while they were casting this, one of the crones was sick, so they got like somebody's teenage son to put on it looks like he's wearing a banana suit, like I am a banana. It's definitely peanut butter jelly time on this picture here. The basket or keg on the face looks great. I love it. And
I think I'm the only one with the correct crone order, actually.
What?
No.
it just
Mine's
mirrored?
right.
I mean, we don't know if this whole
I swear.
presentation is mirrored. This might be some Mark the Smoke and Mirrors on us here, but nonetheless, I think that this is looking good. Okay, so this is the accurate portrayal. I'm going to trust Lady J on this, but again, it has nothing to do with what I think, friends. It has to do with what you think. So you guys can go ahead and vote for who you think is the best drawer, the best presenter of the Crohn's triple kit, friends. Again, here the winner is Lady J. Miss Lady J has 14 points now. If you deduct the 4-point swing that Crozyr donated to her, this could have been a Crozyr win. But unfortunately, Miss Lady J just swooped in and took this one, and it has been a well-fought, well-earned victory. Now, before we get to Miss Lady J for all the smack talk and such, we're going to go ahead. Reverse order of points. Crozyr, thank you for being on the show, my friend. I hope you had a great time. Tell us a little bit about where we can find you for those who don't know and what you're up to these days.
You can find me basically every day besides Tuesdays and Thursdays on twitch.tv/Crozyr and on Twitter as Crozyr1.
Beautiful. Hope you had a good time, my friend. It has been great. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me. And yeah, the things I do for love for Miss Lady J. There you go.
We're gonna go to her. She's gonna be like, screw him. Fuck it. Doesn't count. All right. Off to Chris. Chris, very, very valiant effort in round 1. Kind of sputtered out in round 2, but made a case for it in round 3 with the age-old poverty broth and that photorealistic passport image that you showed us. Hope you had a great time, my friend. Now, I know we've done this a few times. Now, what is your strategy for the upcoming episode? Because you won episode 1, and now you're on a little bit of a losing streak.
Yeah, so episode 1, getting ahead in points and then just refusing to answer questions was the way to go. This time around, I got a little bit of a lead in round 1, but I was afraid if I got too much of a lead, chat might turn on me and not vote for me in round 3. So I've really been trying to refine my strategy. I think by next week, I should have it down, though.
Okay, so, the strategy is there. You're kind of playing the game a little bit, the politics and such. And you know what they say, everybody likes a trivia show where no one answers the questions. But that's how we're going to go. If that's what lets us win, or lets you win, then more power to you, my friend. Thanks for being on the show. We will see you next time. And I guess, let us know a little bit more about where we can find you and all that jam.
Yeah, absolutely. You can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/TheOneChristo. Come hang out in Christo's Cafe Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. I might just frame this making of Flake's poverty broth image that I have here, maybe put that up in the cafe as well. You'll have to tune in and find out.
That's a great tease. Great tease. All right, let's move on to the champion of this week's episode. It is none other than Miss Lady J, who, with a little bit of legalistic guile and maneuvering, stole that one from Crozyr and used litigation to get that answer. As you know what, I've seen some pretty nifty moves, and that one has definitely taken the cake. So congratulations to you, Miss Lady J. Hope you had a great time.
Thank you. Yes, I did.
Awesome. Now, you are the winner. So I will give you a little bit of a platform here to spit fire, to rain terror, to talk trash to your two competitors.
I think Crozyr's mistake the first time we played was that when he won, he was not smug about it. He was just too polite about it. But now I'm gonna rub it in all the time. Whenever there's a little disagreement or something, and be like, remember that time when I won trivia?
I will say, when I'm invited to your potential wedding and I'm the one singing at it, I will make sure to make reference to this exact moment as a solidifying factor of your relationship. Miss Lady J, thank you so much for being on the show. Now, for the 3 people living under a rock who don't know where to find you, please educate.
I'm on Twitch at Miss Lady J. It's just Miss Lady J. Every day besides Wednesday.
Yeah, because fuck Wednesdays, right?
Yeah, Wednesday, midweek.
Yeah, no, we all need a day off. It's all good. Well, thank you so much for being on the show, Miss Lady J. We'll be sure to keep track of all your trivia progress, and we'll invite you back when when we have our All Stars edition, possibly one time. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that has been another episode of Gwent Trivia. Now, I know you're saying, wait a second, where are the prizes? The prizes are for you and exclamation point keg party, and we're going to be choosing the winner. I want to give some thanks again to Mark Theus, who has been pulling all the strings, pushing all the buttons in the background, producing this show, and writing some of the questions, as well as our contestants, CDPR Ryan Godric, for giving us a lot of the prize support for this, as well as you guys. Honestly, thank you very much for watching the show. We will be doing this again. The next episode will feature Specimen Gwent versus Christo versus Fox Bride. Future episodes will be Ryan Godric versus Berja, and a future episode of Jason Slama versus possibly Vlad. We're trying to get Vlad on the show. So tweet at Thor Serpent, tweet at Slama as well, and make sure that they are locked and loaded and definitely willing to make this happen. From myself, from everyone at the show, thank you so much. This has been Gwent Trivia. We will see you soon. I love you. Be kind.